And here we are back in Las Vegas, Nevada. My name is Dave Vincent alongside good buddy D. Pitty. Derek Piper.
Thanks for the intro, Dave.
We are live
also
for the men's
Derek
quarterfinals of the men's doubles right now, Derek. Looks like we have Pee Wee Castro as well as his doubles partner, which will be Shorty Ruiz, and then Raul Calvillo and his mentor, Boxer Rosales, for this match.
Any predictions for this game, Dave?
There's that first serve right here as Shorty goes immediately toward Boxer, who's had a long day today. I think we all have. Pee Wee sends that ball over the net. This is game number one, 2-15. It's rally scoring. You don't have to win by 2. You play all bad bounces, and a short ball or a long ball is an immediate side out, which equals a point.
That's correct.
2, serving 0.
Score here is 2-0. I don't know if you've watched much of Raul Calvillo, but this kid is unbelievable. He's going to be one of those talents that we're going to be talking about in 2 or 3 years from now. He's only 17, 18 years old.
We're already talking about him.
Yeah, no kidding.
I think taking the pulse out there, the favorites seem to be Boxer and Raul. I expect that they'll probably try to pick on Pee Wee a little bit because he's historically more of a one-wall player, Dave.
I agree with that. Shorty's the player without the shirt on, wearing the baseball cap, and there is a side out, and he knows that he made a mistake right there.
4, serving 1.
Score is 4 serves 1.
Serving 1.
Shorty has a tendency to start off a little bit slow. I expect we'll start seeing his game pick up midway through the first game. Nice rollout by Boxer.
Unbelievable tomahawk right there from Boxer Rosales.
Serving 1.
Score is 6-1. I went up to Boxer a couple years ago and I said, why do they call you Boxer? I was expecting this amazing methodical answer, and he says, because I box. I go, okay, well, that sums it up.
Score, 7-1.
That's why I guess they call me Fatty everywhere I go.
Also known as the javelin.
It's not because I swiftly fly through the air, and it's because when I land on the ground after diving, I stick there for a few until someone pulls me out of the ground.
All right, guys, time in. 7, serving 1.
I expect we're going to see almost every serve go to Pee Wee.
Side out.
Looks like the ball caught Raul's foot.
2, serving 7.
A little bit of a mental error there. Oh, good try.
8, serving 2.
This is an unbelievable setting right here as Pee Wee Castro jacks that ball over to Waveland Avenue. But the setting right now, as we look up at the Stratosphere and this outdoor environment, is really infectious. This is just a Friday now, right?
Yeah.
Or are we Saturday yet?
No, we're not quite
okay,
Saturday,
so
Dave.
Saturday's the day that it gets really crazy. But right now, you can see already the crowd is packed out here in the stands because they really want to see this matchup here.
Yeah, very anticipated.
9, serving 2.
It's a great shot from the camera angle. Pee Wee just plays that wrong. Goes out to the right door, and he's getting chirped at right now from Shorty Ruiz. Wow, unbelievable shot right there. Shorty leaves it up, and El Nino takes it out into the left corner with a stiletto.
I think what we'll find is Pee Wee taking one wall shots. He's not going to use the side walls a lot. He's still getting used to them.
I just think the approach is wrong. I think Raul Calvillo is the hot one right now. I think Raul is the hot one. You want to get away from him. They're hitting every ball over to Raul. He's on fire right now, in fuego. Let's go over to Boxer, who's played about 11 matches today. Big ball, one wall.
Big ball, one wall.
Singles, doubles.
Did a lot.
See, you hit it to Raul, to Boxer, you're able to exploit that left side. Raul does not like to run up front. He has a great up front shot. That's called the announcer's curse. But he doesn't like to run up front. Score is 5-11. And that ball jacked out of the court.
Yeah, Boxer's struggling just a little bit. I asked him earlier today. You know, how is it that he just doesn't seem to get tired? He goes, oh, I get tired, but when I get tired, I just use my heart.
Well, he's a psycho then. Okay, that's a psycho response. That's what I call a psycho response. The score here, I believe, is 6-11, maybe 8. Pee Wee looking back at the referee, saying I was a little infected with that shot right there. I'll tell you, Derek, this is a very quick first game. Nice shot right there from Pee Wee, and he goes into the net, falls into it, knocks everything over. Our camera could sweep over there and look at that chaos.
14, possible game point, serving 6.
Here it is, 14-6, game point. This is a 7-minute first game here. And Boxer pushes that ball off that left wall.
Doesn't seem as focused as Raul.
Serving 14.
That should be the game right there. We are going to take a timeout. We'll be back in just a few minutes. That is game number 1. In about 5 minutes, we'll be back with game number 2. For Derek Piper, my name is Dave Vincent. We'll be back here at racefor8.com. Stick with us.
All right, guys. Second game.
Well, I think that Dave is in the middle of having a nice juicy burger, so he can.
No, I'm here. I can talk and eat at the same time.
You sound good doing it too, Dave.
You hear that onion crunching in my mouth? This is a nice gift, but it did not make the front wall. Don't understand why Shorty Ruiz is continually trying to pick on Raul Calvillo. El Nino.
I really think Pee Wee should have let that one ball go. It was to Shorty's right. Uh-oh.
No, I thought it was a smart play, but it just opens up that front corner. Shorty's getting a little too anxious, maybe.
2-0.
I think that caught Shorty's foot.
Score now at 3-0 here, second game after El Nino and Boxer took down Shorty and Pee Wee.
Nice shot by Boxer there.
4-0.
Nice.
Nice dig,
Side
but not
up.
quite nice enough.
This is game number 2. We're at the Stratosphere, the
74.
WPH 3-wall ball outdoor world championships. Nice shot right there. Bad bounce off that signage.
Boxer's hitting it hard. Beautiful shot by Shorty.
And finally on the scoreboard is Shorty
2,
and Pee Wee. We have a
74.
Shorty and a Pee Wee and a Boxer and an El Nino playing against each other.
Well, we have a Boxer and they also call him Razzle Dazzle, don't they?
No, that's Manny Sanchez.
Oh.
The ball switch.
Actually, there's 2 Razzle Dazzles.
I'm sure there is.
There really is.
Okay.
5,
Shorty actually
72.
hit that ball and raised his hands immediately saying he couldn't get it. Referee's not giving it to him. I guess you have to play through your screens now. And that's the handball gods right there,
Yep.
D. Pitty.
3,
Show
75.
enough. It looked like his feet came out from under him when he tried to make that dive.
Timeout, timeout.
And there's a timeout being called. You see Shorty over here exiting the courts really quickly. This is the fastest
He's got
we've
6,
seen
right?
him move in this whole
73.
match right here. You're watching the WPH 3-wall ball outdoor handball championships at the Stratosphere in Las Vegas, Nevada. My name is Dave Vincent alongside Derek Piper.
Enjoying the beautiful weather, the beautiful view, the beautiful seating, the beautiful arrangements. I think you did a great job with this, Dave.
Thank you. You jumped earlier off that Stratosphere tower. I don't know if we have a shot of that in the nighttime, but if we were able to look at that, that's over 2,000 feet off the ground, and you jumped off the top of that with the skydive earlier. Who else did you jump with?
I did. Ricky Ruiz went with me.
How'd that go?
It was terrifying.
But as you're safe, and I don't know how safe you are here in the booth, but as you're safe here.
As long as Shorty's on the other side of the table, I think we're safe.
That's a good point.
6, 73.
Score is 6-3. I was going to say, you know, now that you've done it, can you just sit there and go say that was awesome?
It was really fun. Quite frankly, I wasn't really that nervous until I actually jumped, and then the first 2 seconds were, as I said, terrifying. And after that, I just laughed the rest of the way down.
Did you buy the video?
No, I didn't do all that. I got the photo. I'll probably do it again, I think, though. And one of the ladies that, or the lady that helped suit us up, has done it 14 times.
Score is 8, 73.
Well, I saw the odds on that. 1 out of 2,000 jumpers actually end up dying.
Well, I guess I have 999 more chances then, or 998.
Shorty goes with the deep serve to Calvillo and hits it up into the net. And now there's another point. Now at 5-8. Shorty and Pee Wee lose the first one. Now at 5 to 8 here. I don't know why they keep picking on Raul.
Nice shot. That's the Shorty I'm used to seeing play. It just seems they just got off to a slow start.
38.
Well, it just seems that he has to calm himself down. And look at that shot right there. And that's the point I'm trying to make here, is that why keep hitting it to the guy that's hot like that?
I agree.
9,
now,
36.
Boxer does not have a great left. Why not serve over to his left? There's an inside-out shot from Shorty. He's going to have to just carry the whole team here on his back.
Looks like it.
See, that's dangerous.
Shorty, I've played with him and watched him play. He's almost telepathic.
10, 37.
It's pretty crazy. Good get by Boxer. Nice kill by Shorty.
Where did that come from? That's an amazing rollout there from Shorty Ruiz into the left corner. They're hanging in there.
See, Raul's playing very smart, though. He's returning everything to Pee Wee. High, light bounce off the right wall.
10.
That's a mistake.
And Shorty made him pay for it. You see the crowd is pro Shorty Ruiz here, as they always are at every place you've ever gone to. You can even go into enemy territory and they're still pro Shorty.
Nice shot by Boxer to the right. Pee Wee seemed a little bit blocked out by Raul on that one. I don't think he would have got it anyway.
That's a weird bounce. You're not seeing a lot of deep balls here, Derek.
Over ball. Same score. 11, serving 10.
Boxer, Shorty, and Raul play a lot at a park in LA called Hollydale. And the walls are shorter, the side walls are shorter. It's a very fast game. They seem to be replicating that court almost.
And as bad as Pee Wee and Shorty have looked, they're tied at 11 right now, and now that's 12 to 11 in favor of Boxer and
12,
Raul.
serving 11.
There's a nice return right there. Tied at 12 and serving.
12, serving
Shorty
12.
Ruiz and Pee Wee Castro. Right down the middle. I like that shot
Good
right there with
serve,
the left.
good serve. Now he's playing high. Good get by Pee Wee.
13 to 12.
Serving 12.
Now this is what we thought we'd see in that first game. Shorty completely out of position. Raul doesn't exploit it, and then Shorty clips the corner, and now we're tied at 13.
Shorty is taking things over a little bit here.
13,
If they can score two more, this crowd's
13.
going to go nuts.
Yes, they will. Uh-oh.
Wow, that was like a
Beautiful
bullet right there from Pee Wee Castro. 1 point away from taking this breaker. We didn't think that would even happen the way that first game turned out.
I watched the first game they played earlier. Same thing.
Here it is, serving for the game and to go to the tiebreaker. Oh, and now guess who's serving for match? It's like Pee Wee let up there.
I think he thought it was going to hit the sidewall.
14.
Ah, nice shot from Shorty. Pinches that corner. Raul has the inside out with that left. There's some contact. Now it's going to be a reserve. Good call from the referee.
14, serving 14.
We're all together at 14. If there's a side out, it'll go breaker. If not, Pee Wee on the left. There's a screen, and it's going to be a reserve again. Good call. Nice dig from Shorty Ruiz.
14,
This is game and match point.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be tough right here.
Good return by.
Ah, nice corner kill right there, and it's going tiebreaker. Shorty Ruiz clipped that corner. Unbelievable shot right there from Shorty. That was unbelievable, Derek.
Completely unbelievable. I think Shorty could have played that game by himself, Dave.
Really, I don't know if he could. I mean, Pee Wee made an incredible shot there at 13, though. And the crowd is really getting into this. We're going to stay right here as opposed to going to a break. This is game number 2 that just now forced a tiebreaker. Game number 3 now, as Shorty Ruiz and Pee Wee Castro are trying to do the unthinkable. Boxer Rosales, who is the mentor of young Raul Calvillo. Raul, in an interview, said that all he wanted to do is get the respect from the boxer. He said his career would be fulfilled if he was able to at least do that. And I see that they're, in the next time after he said that in an interview, they're playing together in a tournament. And here they are. You know that they are obviously friends. They play at the same park. Raul looking up to Boxer for so many years. They're finally on the court together. They're going breaker. Most people in the stands, I know, did not think it would go this far.
The way it started, I didn't think it would go this far.
But we're going to go into a third game here. Now, you've done this before where you lost the first game, you win the second one, you have that emotional high. How do you get back up for that third game and try to maintain that emotion that you had? A lot of people would think that, oh, you got the momentum, but really it kind of sometimes works the opposite way.
Well, I'm a little bit less experienced with Pee Wee, but with Shorty, he seems to, ironically, we all know players, Dave, that when they get mad, they just start playing horribly. Shorty plays so much better when he gets angry. And we both saw him storm off the court. And I don't know what was going through his mind, but it worked.
Well, we have an early report here that there were 5 people that ran over to where he was at and said that his mom wore army boots. And that, I guess, somehow motivated him for that end of that second game, the second half of that second game. He's still mad.
Yep.
And that's Ricky Ruiz, who's listening to some Dr. Dre right now.
That's Ricky. He jumped off the Stratosphere with me, Dave.
Look at him. He's calm as the other side of the pillow.
He's not playing. I think he has a pretty big match coming up tonight, though, too, doesn't he?
Right after this.
Yeah.
The Ruiz brothers are going to take over the broadcast.
The Ruiz brothers' father's name is Rambo. And if you meet him, you'll understand why he has the name. I know you've met Rambo.
I have met him, and he looks like Rambo.
He does. When you walk into their living room, there's a wall decorated with probably more plaques than any handball player, plaques and trophies than any handball player I've ever met. Next to all the plaques and trophies are martial arts trophies and plaques and gear and memorabilia and throwing stars and vicious-looking weapons would be
Well, all I can say is that's very impressive. Not the fact that he has all the trophies, but the fact that you were in his house.
I know. They're good people. When I met
well,
him,
you're not, so that's the part I'm worried about.
Yet, though, so now it's publicized. I'm in trouble. Thanks, Dave.
Raul Calvillo has that first serve here. Great camera angle and high definition.
0-0-0.
Yeah, it's a great picture.
We're going to 15 here, Derek.
Oh,
and there's a quick point. You know, you and I mentioned this before, but I'd rather return serve in rally scoring.
Yep.
You get the momentum coming in if you get that quick side out. I don't know if that's accurate or not, and Raul takes down and just clips the front corner. You can't get any lower than that without skipping the ball in. That's a big setup.
Nice pass by Shorty Ruiz. He's telepathic. He really is.
3-0.
And now 4-0. We might see a timeout here if we get another point.
I think that would be a smart play.
0-0.
You're playing your opponents and the crowd if you're Boxer Rosales.
Beautiful get by Pee Wee.
That's a nice get. And another point.
Unbelievable playing.
There's going to have to be a timeout called here.
Wow, they're not using the timeouts. Shocked.
5-0.
Now at 5-0 in the breaker. Going back deep one more time. I'll tell you, Derek, I didn't like the strategy of serving to Raul early on, but I do like it now. Because it's completely taken Boxer out of this game, and when he is hitting balls, he's not in any type of rhythm. Look at this. Boxer's just not in rhythm right now, and that's because they've isolated him. But in the wrong way. Oh, there's another point. There's going to have to be a timeout called here.
I'm shocked they're not calling timeouts, Dave. It's such a momentum killer sometimes.
But they did switch sides, and that created a side out at 1-7. This thing's not over.
No, by no means.
7. Out ball.
Now 2-7.
2-7.
Oh, and there's a point right there from.
Yeah, there's a point.
I don't even know what the question was there.
Well, they thought that he bounced it before it hit the ball.
Oh, he just
dug it.
He dug it, but also put backspin on it. Raul
Good
digs.
get by Boxer, but not enough.
Now they're switching back.
This is classic Shorty, though, Dave. He gets angry and He's unstoppable.
That's tough. Oh my gosh, what a heck of a play from
Incredible play.
Shorty Ruiz there. That was impossible, Derek.
10, serving 2.
I don't know how he did that.
Telepathy.
That's a mistake. That's a mistake. You can't hit that ball to his strong hand when he's stepping in like that. Here we go, now 10-2.
Shorty hits the ball harder than anyone I've ever played against.
First time out.
One heck of a timeout call right there, and a nice little rally. This is the middle of a timeout here. It's a tiebreaker. Raymond.
All right, time in. 11, serving 2.
Now we're back into play right here. Shorty has a big opening.
Hold it.
There's
hold
a
it.
redo. That's okay. If you're serving, a redo's all right because you're still
10, 12,
serving.
11, serving 2.
Good dig by Boxer.
That's going to be a big setup for Boxer. And that
Boxer
ball skips in. That was a worm burner.
12, serving 2.
12 serves 2. Nice.
Way to move out of the way by Pee Wee.
Nice let. Pee Wee
Oh,
gets that
good
ball
try.
back but misses it. Now it's 3-12. This is really an upset in the making here.
Huge upset.
I mean, it's 6 versus the 3 seed, and you wouldn't really necessarily say that's an upset, but
3,
Boxer
serving
and
12.
Raul could win this tournament here.
It's a setup for Raul.
Oh, nice shot right
by
there.
Raul.
4,
Shorty's playing unbelievable ball right now, but right now you see some of that momentum changing. A couple side outs though, and this one's over.
That was a good ball down the line.
Yeah, good.
Well, maybe not.
I don't know how the line judge did not see that. We're going to come to the booth here. Let's go ahead and do a replay on that. There's going to be an appeal presented by Shorty Ruiz. Let's go ahead and see if we can see the very last shot, if it was out or if it was good. I don't know if our camera angle was obstructed. Let's see if we can get a replay on that ball that hit the sideline out to the right, the very last shot that was actually in play or out of play, depending on what happened. Let's see if we can get a replay here. It's going to take about 20 seconds for our booth to go to the instant replay. Shorty Ruiz and Pee Wee Castro making one heck of a comeback. Let's look at this replay here. It's the last ball. You see Raul pop this thing over to Shorty. Uses a left, floats that ball over. Well, we lost our feed. Was unable to see that actual feed right there.
Sure didn't change the input.
I don't know what happened, but we lost our feed on the actual camera. All right. We're going to go ahead and take a 2-minute TV timeout right now, and we'll discuss this later. Guys have a 2-minute timeout. We have a lost signal here. Apparently we all got too close to the TV. We're going to have a TV timeout as we discuss this. It's a much needed timeout for these guys, Derek. It's the World 3-Wall Ball Outdoor Handball Championships here at the Stratosphere in Las Vegas, Nevada. We have lost our feed, and we're going to go back and look at that replay one last time. It's the last shot that took place in that rally. Apparently, fumble fingers here hit a button that I didn't know existed on the
so
TV.
So much for being the javelin. We're going to have to change your name, Dave, to
Fumble fingers.
The fumbler.
We're going to take a look at that replay one more time. We have a mandatory 2-minute timeout. This is a very intricate point because Boxer and El Nino actually are making a little momentum change.
Yeah.
It's not a big run, but it is changing the momentum here. We had a little technical difficulty with the replay. We're going to take a look at this one more time. The call from the referee was that the ball was out, went to the line judge, and which is Lobo, by the way. He was unable to see it, and he's standing right above it. Here's the actual full rally right here.
I think that was the previous point.
Just looking for the very last shot. Right there.
Right
That's
there.
the shot. Let's go back really slow and see where that ball hits. Right there. Let's go back. We'll see where that ball hits. Here's the shot, and it hits. Now let's stop it. Let's go back. Well, that's an earlier match. I don't know how that happened. Here it is right here. Let's go back and just look where the ball hits the ground. Right there. Let's go back. Stop the ball. Right there.
Oh, that's
It's out.
That's out ball.
Yeah. Out. The ball is out. And the call will be made by the referee. The head referee, Danny Cervantes, came over here and made the call of out.
Okay.
That ball is out. That was a
Score is
That's a good call.
5.
TV timeout. Now we're back into play here. We apologize back home, but head referee Danny Cervantes made that right call.
Nice
Wow.
power by Pee-wee.
Coming in.
Score is 13.
5.
Serves 5. And now we're at game point and match point, I believe.
14
Yes,
possible
we are.
game points, serving 5.
Incredible display of.
I can't believe what I'm seeing here. Thought that was going to be replayed.
It's going to end it right there. No, good get by Raul. Oh.
There it is. Shorty and Pee-wee take down Boxer and Nino to advance to the semifinals of this big ball doubles championship.
Pretty amazing game. Pretty amazing display of just guts by Shorty and Pee-wee to come back and.
Now midway
win
through
that
that
game.
second game, after losing the first one, Shorty started stepping over and taking Pee-wee's serves, which we felt was like, well, you know, sometimes you try a little too hard, but that was what changed everything.
It
When
is.
he stepped over, he took control. He also had to run back up front to cover the left side, and he was putting those next balls down.
Shorty took over that game for the majority of the last 10 points.
That was unbelievable. We have another match coming up right around the corner. In fact, this is going to be a doozy as well with Ricky Ruiz, Shorty's brother, who looks so calm out there when he plays, and he's going to team up with the dinosaur, Edgar Oliver, and they're going to go up against the #1 seeds in this tournament, Lobo and G-Man. We'll be back with more action in about 10 minutes. Stick around here at racefor8.com.
Hello, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. Our non-toxic, biodegradable, all-purpose cleaner works great for cleaning. Thank you. Non-toxic, biodegradable, Simple Green. It's great for cleaning.
It's time to join forces. Get energized. And fuel up right. Because starting today, every kid in America has a mission. Bring out biggest action movie ever. The first movie that puts you in the action. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.